believe that you get to enjoy every program that we bring to you every single day. And I'm here, your host, Maureen Boyani, together with our one and only...
Kama dawa. My name is Ron Kenoli Okusi, and it's always a pleasure being here. Najua imekuwa almost a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Tangu, sindio?
Kabisa. As you can see, we are at Word of Faith Community College, a TVET credited community college that has many courses. Kindly go to their website and check out the programs and the courses that they are offering, and I believe that you're going to get something out of it. And we are so excited tonight because we are going to talk about this thing. Imagine it's a giant, and I never ever thought that we will have a discussion one day and talk about this elephant. In the world that we are living in today, 68% of our global population uses internet. That translates to 5.5 billion internet users. To add to that, an increase of 227 million, an increase from 2023 up to date. That can tell you that the increase is going up and people are continuing to consume internet. And today we want to unpack this topic about internet addiction, and we just want to understand how is it affecting us? What are the impact of internet addiction into our society today? And today we have a panel together with us that are going to help us to understand exactly what is internet addiction and how do we help our young people. Karibuni sana.
Asante sana.
Just introduce yourself to our viewer tonight.
All right. I am Wambui Karumbe, and work with Word of Faith Community College, and more to that, I'm a counselor. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Karibu.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
My name is Comforter Mwehaki. I am a student at Word of Faith Community College, and I'm excited to be here. Yes.
Hi guys. Hi. I'm Michelle Wanjiru. I'm in Word of Faith Community College doing cosmetology, and I'm excited to be here.
Awesome.
Good evening everyone. My name is Faith Waithera, and I work at Word of Faith Community College as an ICT teacher, an ICT expert, ICT teacher, and an ICT consultant.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You know, Ron, like drugs and alcohol, when we talk about addiction, tutasema huyu msi anachapa chupa mingi, ama anatumia it excessively.
Yeah.
And it's something that can be quantified. But now tukikuja internet, how do we quantify it? How do we say that enough is enough? How much is too much?
How much is too much?
Yeah.
Nakwambia umesahau chakula. Kuna watu wako food addiction mahali.
Oh, by the way kuna food addiction.
Chapati 5 katakata. By the time inafika saa 4, ashakula hadi supper.
So hiyo tunaweza quantify.
We can quantify it. But with the internet it's quite different because you never know when you're already deep into it.
Yeah.
Kuna times zenye mimi nikiingia tuseme Instagram, nimeenda kusearch kitu tu. Nikianza kuswipe reels. Ni hivyo, like unapata 4 hours umeenda. Hata kenye ulikuwa umekuja kusearch haujafanya. It's later that you realize time has gone by. And I think for me hapo ndo tunaweza sema internet addiction inatokea because it's a place penye umezama without even knowing whatever you are doing.
Yeah.
So you are just in the hype of it. Unapata video ya mtu akidance, kiasi unapata bishop ana preach, unasonga hivi sijui mtu anapika chakula, done, unasonga, like there's so much to consume, and you never know when you're already deep into it.
Yeah, Penina, maybe you can start by defining to us whenever we talk about internet addiction, what are we talking about? How can we define it?
Thank you so much. What I can say is internet addiction is just like any other addiction, like drugs and substance addiction. And it's when you find yourself in a problematic thing whereby you're unable to control your phone, the social media, the internet per se. So all I can say is it is the how you work with internet, but again you realize that it is uncontrollable. So this is what I would say. It is uncontrollable use of internet. Yeah.
Great. Our Gen Z, maybe you can tell us, how long do you use your phone?
For me, tuseme like I use phone 24/7.
Which clearly is true, you know.
Kisha amka hivi.
Ukiamka hivi kwanza kitu cha kwanza simu. Before ulale hadi then kulala ni ngumu sana. Ukiwa na simu ni ngumu.
Wow.
True.
Which is true. People are getting preoccupied by their digital gadgets.
Yeah.
And of course, as Penina has said, it becomes hard for them to control themselves. Maybe we can hear from our IT lady. Do you think we are able to control the consumption or how we use our gadgets?
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, Bayani. I think we can be able to control how we use internet. There's, for example, if we in a setting in a family, we all have phones nowadays, and in our houses we have even Wi-Fi. And you find maybe in a setting in a family, you're finding mama anatumia simu, dada anatumia simu, our siblings, we are using our phones. You can decide. It's all about discipline. We are talking with somebody and we are saying it's all about discipline. We can decide today, every day at 8, phones down. We are conversing as a family. We are talking. We are maybe praying together in Christian homes. So yeah, even as personal, you can decide in our phones. Like in my phone, I have what is it called? Something to you can monitor how your screen time. So you can set, like for example, I don't have to spend like 2 hours in TikTok. Like I can set 1 hour maximum, and after I have set it like that, 1 hour time up, it closes that up.
What do you say about someone who maybe they are working and they're also in school and they're doing online schooling? So during the day they are at work using their internet, their machine, their phones, and later in the evening they have to join a class maybe online and they still have to use their machines.
Na kuna watu wa online jobs.
Na kuna watu wa online jobs.
It's tricky, but thinking about it, but then it's tricky. You imagine having to go to work, communication, school, kazi, unatumia communication, iko hapo, shule, unatumia notes, your exams sometimes, unatumia through internet. Okay, I would say, and it's healthy if you can be able to practice, especially if you can be able to even if kama ni shule mkiwa umefunga, is what we call digital detox. Try. It's hard to ukweli, but try to keep up the phone. Like you don't have like uneka sio D&D, like uweke simu kabisa, weambia watu kitaka kuni reach nitumie message, but it can be hard, but it can be done. It is hard, but it can be done. You unaambia watu wewe nitumie message. Or no, even job, because kama ni mtu if it's your boss, you can tell them
just call me.
Ama utumie message. If it's school, you can tell your friend, wewe tukienda class, you take notes, I will come for your book. I will use that book. So you go to detox.
Okay.
Nimesikia umesema ati uambie boss akutumie message.
Ya kucall.
Hapo unaweza poteza kazi. Na kuna watu wa kuweka simu D&D ati do not disturb. Ni watu hata maisha iko inaharibika aje. They don't care. I mean, the world could be splitting in half. Na simu iko D&D. So, for you, Comforter, what do you think is the line where you can say that this is the healthy use of the internet and this is a problematic use of the internet?
Thank you. I guess for my side, first of all, you have described internet addiction as using it excessively. When we say maybe you're addicted ama you're abusing something, it means you're not using it for the cause it's supposed to be used for. So when you find that you're using maybe the phone for something it's not supposed to be used for, then kama ni shule, of course, use it for that purpose, and kama ni other things, important things, use it for that purpose. So for that, in that case, maybe you just limit your time, as she has said. Ukwe conscious. First of all, you can't heal something enye you are maybe in denial. Tumeuliza what is internet addiction, maybe hata mtu ajui kuna kuanga na kitu kaa hiyo in the first place, because maybe umezaliwa place kuna wifi ama nini, it's so normal. So first of all, have a consciousness. If you know you are addicted to the internet, kwanza unajua uko nayo, you have that, so that you can be able to deal with it.
When it comes to now the understanding the addiction place, unajua hata bado hatujaingia like the deep place. Kuna the problems that are real deep when it comes to the use of internet. Penye unasema excessive, kuna mse anafanya online job, excessive use of internet, lazima akue online 24/7. Where do you draw the line on that? Where it's work that is holding you, ama it's school unasomea online, London Business School lakini uko Kiambu mahali Kirigiti, but unasomea London Business School. So how do you draw the line ya kusema this is excessive yet it's something that maybe wana benefit, ama maybe that's where the job is ama school is?
Maybe to say something on that, kwanza tunaweza talk on something like types of internet addiction, because they are different. Kuna things like for the job ama kazi kwa online, per se it's not an addiction because it's something you're using. Ni venye una use the internet. Ni venye sasa in the course utaanza vary off nini. So kuna stuff kama wase wa Jumia. Tuanze hapo. You know, it's so vast. Hawezi sema tu ni job ama ni shule ama class. Maybe ukiingia online ukute hii kitu inauzwa hapa manzi. Umesha order. Umeona kiatu umesha order. Gaming, kuna wase wanakonga kwa gaming. Like akitoka tu hivi gaming, niliacha pi gaming, nini gaming. Zingine ni wase wa watch movies, ma series. Sijui kama hapo.
Maana vile wanaangalia chini wanajijua.
Sindio? So it's vast. So as we have said, abuse is using it the way it's not supposed to be used. So if you're using the internet the way it's supposed to be used, you're not abusing it. But sasa mahali imeanza kufika, you're not using it for its purpose, then umeanza kwenda off.
And maybe our counselor, you can tell us to what point does this person now realize that they are addicted to internet?
Okay, asante. Maybe to say, you know, with this generation, ni watu wa Wi-Fi, sindio? Home. Na, you know, they say for a Gen Z, you better not give them food. Lakini internet simu ikuwe na charge na ikuwe na wifi ama data, si ndio?
Inaitwa starter pack.
Okay, I never knew that. Yes. So what I'll maybe say ni tukisema this is not right, ni wakati unapata, you see, like you're sleeping. I just give a practical example. Unalala, lakini we unalalanga around saa tano ni mapema for a Gen Z. Maybe unalala saa 9. Then in the morning when you wake up, morning yako labda ni 6. Sindio? Before even you even say a prayer, before you make that bed, kitu ya kwanza ni phone. Wanasema nini? You know, hata alarm hata hukuisikia, lakini ukiamka the first thing mabeshti wanasema nini, because you don't want to be left out, you know. What I'll say is, as long as it is not adding value to you, it is not profitable, I think hiyo ndo naweza sema to that extent hapo inaweza kuwa it's not the right thing to do. The other bit, maybe unikubalia niseme hivi, our young people, you have an advantage because us when we were growing up, the millennials, tulikuwa na shida moja, hatukuwa tumeweza simu hatunge afford. But right now, smartphones for that matter, hata hizo zingine ni Mungu tu. Tururus. So for you, you have an advantage because what you have in your hand can bring you something on the table. Lakini shida imekuwa, when ni TikTok, unaenda kuona yule mtu mwingine anafanya nini. Unataka kujicompare na the other people. Anytime you see yourself comparing yourself with others, that is wrong use of internet. Ati pale nilikuwa naona tunapigwa picha. I believe wengine walikuwa wanapigwa picha ili wa post. Mimi nikiona hiyo post na nione huyo madam vile anakapoa, what will happen?
Pia utataka picha.
I will also compare myself with that person. What will that leave? Where will that leave me? Nanipea pressure na low self-esteem. So najikuta instead of using internet the right way to benefit me, ninaitumia sasa kuniweka chini. So ile kitu nitasema maybe to our young people, ukitumia internet, ask yourself, what value is it adding? There's something I've heard one of us saying here. Tunazitumia kusoma. Si ni kweli?
Yeah.
We can educate ourselves. You can make yourself better off na hiyo simu yenye uko nayo kuliko kujua ni site gani wanaongea stories za majuu na majuu yenye hata ujui utafika lini. Si ni kweli?
Yeah.
Badala ya kutumia what you have in your hand to
Help you.
add value to yourself. So that is something I would say, ukijipata you're using it for the wrong cause. Kujicompare na mabeshte wengine. You don't know even where they got the money from.
It is true.
You don't know where they got unani anawalipianga hiyo wifi. Ujui. Si kuna kwanga na wengine wanakuacha tu nisiende hiyo direction. Somebody is supporting. But for you, you just there. Ni wewe na maisha yako. Why not use your gadget the right
To
way?
help you.
To help you.
Yeah. Now, as we have had this conversation, is that currently internet addiction is being categorized as a mental health issue. And to add to that is being said it is a disorder. Maybe you can help us to unpack how do we tell this person is addicted to internet? What are the behaviors? How can we, yani unajua uwezi angalia mtu useme tu ule ako internet addicted.
Hapo ni kweli.
Kuna symptoms, kuna behaviors. So how do we unpack that?
Thank you Boyani. Na it is true. Siwezi angalia mtu nimwone tu kwa phone yake niseme I judge huyu mtu ni addict wa internet. Hapana. But what I would say is anytime you see yourself uko na simu na utaki kukua na watu wale wengine, like you are not there for the face to face or physical interactions, then know that you are, hiyo ni symptom moja. Wakati unajipatanga you just alone, you are not interested with people, you're not interested with the relationships zenye your friend, yani ile ya kitambo. You know how people used to be kitambo, they used to kwenda kutembelea watu nini. This time round, even at home, unatoka shule ama unatoka mahali ulikuwa unatoka, unaenda tu unajiweka kwa nyumba. Si ndio? Unajifungia bedroom yako. Hiyo ni kitu moja. Withdraw also. And you no longer are interested na zile vitu watu wengine wako interested in. So that is also another thing. Kuna another symptom, mtu unaweza jiuliza ama kujiambia maybe this is an addiction, ni wakati unapata, I just give a practical example again. Umeambiwa upike home. See, this one is inatuhusu. Unaambiwa tu upike ama uweke chai. What happens?
You forget.
Unaitwa. Sasa hiyo uko hapo na uko na simu. What does that tell you? Kuna vile unakuwa disengaged kabisa with whatever you're doing because of the phone. Anytime you find yourself there, just know that something is not okay.
Jenzi, what is another symptom that you can tell that huyu mse ako addicted?
Kukosa appetite.
ya food.
Unaweza pata umeingia umejifungia kwa room like kutoka asubuhi unaitwa hadi ukule, yani unasikia hata hauna njaa sababu bora uko na internet, mbona ukule. Na hiyo ina lead to loss of weight pia.
Okay. Hey, I'm not seeing it like that.
Yeah.
ICT teacher. What are other signs and symptoms of someone who is has internet addiction?
Another practical example, you'll find that there are people who like online reading. The example kama Wattpad. Napata mtu ameanza novel kutoka saa 3 ya usiku na maybe 6 ndio anamaliza hiyo novel. So hajalala. So you find this person is always tired in the morning. So unashangaa nini lokoma kumbe
anakuwa na sleep disorder.
Unapata sasa things like insomnia zimeanza kukupata, and then you're not productive at work, because you're tired, you're sleepy. So that is another example, very practical. It happens to most of us. Unaweza pata pia maybe you were just doing learning, ulikuwa na research, and then maybe for example nilikuwa nafanya project, so I had to research. So unapata hata silali mtu niko online, just niko GitHub, niko kila mahali trying to find what is wrong with my code. So you see, I'm not productive, I'm not able to do what I'm supposed to do even in class. Sisikii mwalimu anasema nini, and also affect our teenagers. Unapata wamekuja home, they're not even able to do their assignments because they are online scrolling and also watching movies. Kuna watu wanazanga series leo saa 4
umemaliza
na saa 7 usiku isha.
Great.
So
Comforts, is there something we have left out when it comes to signs and symptoms of internet addiction?
Maybe unaweza sema kitu kama missing out, ama like because of using it so much, because it's time consuming kama movies. Unakuta that una miss deadlines. Maybe ulikofanya kitu sasa you have a lot of laid ama unfinished business. So your mind is there, your effort is there, unakuta kai ulimaliza, stress inaanza hapo, anxiety inaanza hapo. So things like that.
Great.
Umesikia Gen Z amesema kaunta kupunguza weight.
Internet
After internet.
is the way to go.
but it's also true, because venye wase wanajiinvolve, unagundwanga appetite ina lost as long as unakula content. Uhitaji kuweka kitu kwa tumbo. Bora unakula content, comedy, umechekeshwa nini. And you know the problem is that anytime uko kwa net is that there are so many different things that you are feeding from. You're feeding from preachers. You're feeding from comedy. You're feeding from movies. There's all this thing to feed from. And nime get the point where you guys are saying that those factors, realizing that these are symptoms. I wanted to ask something about the factors that lead to all this, but now we need to go for a very short break. So, Boyani.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in and keeping it here at PrayerCave TV. And we are very delighted and so excited to be here at Word of Faith Community College. And as I had mentioned, this is a TVET credited college. Kindly go to their website and check them out. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Welcome back, our viewer. This is your station, PrayerCave TV, and of course, your all-time sport Youth Nation show. Thank you so much for keeping here at PrayerCave TV, and of course, writing to us and letting us know where you're watching us from, and if you're getting educated with our episode tonight. And as we mentioned earlier, we are here at Word of Faith Community College, a TVET Accredited Community College. Kindly check them out on their website, and of course there are so many courses that they are offering, and I know that there's something that is in for you. And we are going to continue with our conversation tonight. We are talking about internet addiction, and we have learned kumbe kuna kwaga na internet addiction. Apart from food, drugs, and every other thing, there is internet addiction. And we have been told what are the signs, what are the symptoms. And tumeambiwa pia ukitaka ku lose weight, where do you go? Yeah, because one of the symptoms is you lose appetite. And
advice ya Gen Z.
Hiyo ni advice ya Gen Z. So we are going to carry on with this conversation. And someone said that internet is not the problem. Phone and the gadgets are not the problem. It is the compulsiveness. And the only way to cure it is by doing what? How do we
regulate?
Sorry? Minimize.
Any other?
Sorry? Discipline.
Yeah.
As he has mentioned, it's all about being disciplined. And now, Mwalimu, you can tell us. We had mentioned the signs and the symptoms, but now when it comes to mental health, how does it affect someone's mental health?
Thank you so much, Boyani. There is the notion when you are so much kwa internet, hapo yani you're addicted to the internet, there is a way your mind haifanyi kazi vile inapaswa kufanya. Si kweli? Sijatusi mtu. But it is true. It's like somehow it's ni kama huwa ina encourage laziness. Everything is about your mind, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we say that this generation, uko home, watu ni very lazy. And in the real sense, you're not lazy, cause every time nakukuta kwa simu. Mtu lazy, hata simu chukuangi. Meaning, somehow it has suppressed your mind, kwamba you don't have room to think about other things.
Okay.
Physically, unasikia hutaki kufanya kitu. Una slow your brain activity. Si kweli? Everything is in the brain.
Yeah.
Kila kitu ni mind. So mentally, unajipata hutaki kufanya anything. You just want to spend time on the phone, kwa social media. Sijui nani anasema nini, sijui majenzi wako huko kwa demo nini, tunataka kwenda. That is where now you feel, hapo ndipo unataka kujipeana. Lakini come to work. And that is why we are saying right now in the nation, if you can hear most people saying, hakuna kazi. Najiuliza, si bado watu wanajenga? Lakini jenzi anaweza enda mjengo, mwenye amezoea.
Ana hiyo nguvu ya
tuonge tu ukweli. Hataki uchafu, anataka kukaa smart. Is it not true?
Look,
anataka kushine. Anataka kukua, yani watu wakimuona the image. You try to protect the image that is not even there. Fake image. So what does that encourage? Unapata so many people are lazy. Because wanataka vitu za easy things, vitu rahisi. But ask yourself, nani ashaikuwa millionaire? Kwa TikTok, follow other people. Not your content. Not something that is coming out of your mind. Because you're lazy, always following
someone else's content.
So I think it somehow encourages laziness. And these people are not lazy.
Yeah.
Ni vile they want things, quick fixes. Now the only quick fix right now is the phone. And that's why we have mpaka gabli. Mind inafanya nini? Inakwama. Unakwamisha engine. Mind. Ufikiri tena. Gambling. This quick money. I can make 2,000 in 2 minutes. The same way you make that quick money is the same way unai lose. Because again you want to add more. Kumbe hujui vile zinaenda. Ukienda tena kucheza inafanya aje?
Naenda.
Mpaka school fee. Mpaka school
aviation ama aviator.
Aviate kandege. Kakipanda hivi kanaenda na kando kako bana.
Kwanza anajiona hapo.
Najiona kama pilot. I don't know how many of you feel like the internet has negatively affected you in some way. Mkono juu. If you feel like the internet has affected you negatively in some way. Wengine kuna hao wengine ni magoons wa internet. Haiwezi wa affect. There's one question before we now get to the audience. What do you think are like myths when it comes to internet addiction? Like for me, I'd say one myth is people claiming that internet, you are not able to control how you can use the internet or how you can control your screen time and all that. I don't know for you guys, what do you think are myths that what do you think are myths that come with internet addiction? To any one of you.
Maybe I can answer that. There is that fear of missing out. Sitaki kukua mimi siko. Yani watu tukiongea na mabeshte, nataka nikue, how do they say it?
Nikue mbele.
Kue mbele. Lakini in the real sense, si mbele. Niku, you kinda, you're running with this thing, not because unataka, lakini the pressure that comes with it. So what I would say, even if you miss out, you still, this cannot define you. It cannot define you. So I think also that of missing out has really affected the mind. So I don't know whether I've answered it right. The missing out bit. The missing out bit.
It's the opinion I wanted. Any other you guys think you have?
Okay, I'd say that people sometimes think that if you keep on, maybe then these are the good people who like learning nerds. Sometimes you find yourself you're scrolling for too much information, and it becomes unnecessary because there's you might be looking for things. You're just searching, you're just browsing for things that don't concern you. So unapata umepoteza track, like for example, like for me, I'm an ICT person, and sasa you start finding me looking for things, the psychology, sasa kesho nimesomea engineering, sasa hiyo siku ingine, sasa I don't even have, my mind is all over. I have too many things that I know. Sasa hadi kenye najua inapotelea tu katikati. It's not even useful because we can, it's called, I think we call it information overload. You have too many things, and effect yake inakuanga you don't always make decision. Wewe unasema ama ni hii, ama nifanye hivi, ama or hata unapatanga au watu wenye tunagonjeka, nimekohoa hivi kidogo nisha Google symptoms. Kona cancer. Google doctor.
Cancer ya koo.
Because you're looking for too much information. Ungeenda hata unafaa tu ulale. Hiyo kesho utakuwa mgonjwa. So because you know too much, you are finding yourself diagnosing yourself kila siku. Hata hao watu wanasemanga ati mambo ya dunia nguisha. I think they suffer from information overload. Yeah, they know too much.
Akili inaanza kutoa moshi. Nataka kutumia, okay, if I ask this, if you are agreeing, unasema hey. If you are disagreeing, unasema sawa. So, if you're following any channel enye inapeananga gossip, kuna mmoja tu follow. If you're following any channel that teaches on something that you're learning. Awesome. Now, if you have ever detoxed from your phone. Ati?
Hapo hakuna.
Ati nini? Hakuna mtu ana detox? Kama saizi ndo mna detox. So this is the generation we are dealing with. And unajua going forward there's AI coming. Na there's something called Neuralink. There's something that inakuwa implanted in somebody. Then if you want to do something unaifanya tu kwa akili. Kani research, kama ni maps unatafuta, kuna haja kushika simu. And technology is going on advancing and moving forward. So to the audience, do you have any questions to our panelists?
Hi guys.
Hi.
I'm David. I study at Word of Faith Community College. I have just one question because it's actually in a new Susana. Because for me, I've noticed that I've never realized that niko addicted na internet. But now nime realize, but how can someone realize that ako addicted na internet? Because for me, I can say I've been living a zombie life, a life full of fantasy. Because me, I'm a guy of movies. I prefer movie than friendship. I can't lie. I love movie more than I love my friends. I'm sorry if my friends. Because I find it more peaceful, more entertaining, and more mind-jogging. I love those mind-jogging things, so I find it more easier to live with. So how do you know that you are getting addicted?
Comfort, maybe you can answer that.
By the way you've described it, I think first of all, inakaa tu addiction. But I can't blame you. Maybe on your issue ya kuchoose, ama you prefer being in the internet rather than being with people ama real friends. It's something that it's like escaping from reality to where you're comfortable, because hata watu venye wamekuwa created, our natural instincts is to go where we are safe and escape. Kama maybe pressures za masomo ama vitu ama things are not going the way you'd like them to go, ama mabeshte maybe you know they're not the type you'd like, so I'm like acha niende ni watch movies. But in the long time you ask yourself, tuseme hata movies are not real, it's not real. Hata sometimes even I was once there, nilikuwa kwa movie sana, I was like nikaenda nika search nikaona behind the scenes, I'm like is this what I'm wasting my money for, because they are also not real. So the thing is it's not easy to face real life, because real life is not like movies is so kila kitu ina flowing tu, friends wana flow hivyo, but real life is not like that, you know. So just take a step to kutoka kwa movies, give yourself a break, look for something you like to do other than watching movies. Maybe you like to draw, maybe you like to dance, do those things that zinakufanyanga feel poa apart from maybe friends. And utakuta ukitoka, me I was one day, actually I was in class and walikuwa naongea mambo ya internet addiction, nikijua hiyo siku sikuwa nimelala nikiwatch movies. So I was like gosh, mnaongelea mambo ya internet addiction. So I was like, how will I ever get out of this thing? Because I was like, nikitoka class, movies. Nini? Movies. Nikakuta naanza kukua unreal. But when you start doing the things you love, surround yourself with people who will challenge you to get out of there. Utakuta umetoka and you'll find even life is more interesting than movies. Utakuta itacha kuku interest. Yeah, so there is more to life than the internet ama movies. Yeah.
Thank you.
Ukisema more to life than the internet. Sasa hiyo msee anaweza enda Japan, atoke hapo ingie Mexico kidogo, arudi US. Umesikia akisema fantasy. You know, getting into your fantasy. If I may ask one question, it can go to anyone, but I would like a reply. What is that one thing and you feel you may neglect because of being too much on the internet? One thing that you feel you may neglect sana because of the internet. Anyone?
Hi guys.
Hi.
My name is Jane. One thing what I may neglect is how will I say it? Not socializing. People tend to be on their phone. I'm an introvert, by the way. people tend when they go to, let's say, a social gathering, utapata tu kuna mtu amekaa kwa kona yake na simu, but hataki kusocialize, ama maybe going to an event, hataki kujua more about something that is going on, but they'll be so comfortable using their phone at that particular time. Yeah.
So vitu kama relationships, networking, let's say yuko kwa crowd, siku hizi nasikia inaitwa fabbing, PHUBB.
Yeah.
So instead ya kusnob, ama ni kusnob?
Kusnob.
Yep. So wanaingia fabbing because it's now the phone. Sindio?
Yeah.
Any other thing that you feel wase wana neglect now that the internet exists?
Hi guys.
Hi.
My name is Alvin. Personally, I feel like people neglect family time, and the time that people should be with their families to connect and to bond and to create meaningful relationships is usually neglected. So you find most people, they put aside matters family, or rather they don't pay too much attention to it. They take it as kind of a distraction, but in reality a lot is usually lost over that time of being addicted to the internet. So bonds which would have later on come to become very impactful, they end up becoming weakened and lost.
Very true. Napata mzazi ameshikilia hivi simu, mtoto wangu inasema nini? You know, now talking about family, if I may ask, what do you think technological the technology companies, the companies that are giving us these products, I mean, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's WhatsApp, kuna Jumia, kuna Kilimall, wale watu wa shopping, kuna wale wa PS5, magames hapa na pale. Do you think there's a way technological companies can help out in curbing the internet? Ama for them it's just money, bora the money is coming in?
Okay, maybe I answer that one. You know, when you're out there for business, your mind is not in what the other person is, who anasuffer. Si kweli? They don't consider the other person. Them, they just want business. The profit they get out of that. And there's something we've said, internet, our technology is still advancing.
Yeah.
And in years to come, hata ni kama shule zitafungwa, sijui.
Very soon.
Sijui. We have to like absorb that. But also, if I'm the one with this company, my interest is to make money. So, who are my customers or clients? Sini wewe wenye unatumia. Is it not true?
True.
So, there's no way, I wouldn't say that we'll ever look kwa hao watu wenye wako na hizi
manufacturers.
ati wapunguze. They might not. Why? The interest is the money, and the more I'm using the internet, the more I'm using these apps, the more I'm getting rich. And my intention is to get rich. But ask yourself as a person, until when?
Unajua unasema hivyo na tuko na walimu wa ICT. Ando anatundia ma software nini. What do you think about the like technology companies? Can they participate in helping to curb the addiction? Before we come to the Gen Z, what's your opinion?
I'd say what Madam Penina said. They have other mimi, like I'd create a software where gaming software ndio mcheze game ndio nipate do. Like I'm not thinking about hii game italeta familia pamoja. Hii game itasaidia a certain family. Though there are games that involve family. Like for example, you could say we play Monopoly, but then again we are using internet. Yeah? Ndio. Unaona, we are still using technology. I'd say if technology companies, I don't know if this is right, yeah, but if that of us, hakungekuwa na technology, yeah, I think it trickles down to us to be responsible. We purpose to keep off gadgets, let's have that bond. Yeah, wacha comfort alisema that we are social beings. Yeah. We interact. We put aside technology na hata tucheze ile monopoly ya
the physical.
Yeah, hiyo game. Hata tucheze hiyo game physical. Tununue puzzle tucheze hiyo. Tucheze ile tunaikanga kwa nini? Yale ku guess jina. It's not coming to my head. No, this the one I have a name, like you're supposed to act out. We worked out the name. Yes. Yeah. We write names to tumia paper. We go back to the traditional ways. That is how families are going to come together. They're still going to use technology at work, but we have that discipline to bond as a family and also friends. To make network. Tukienda kwa social gatherings, let us make friends. Huwezi jua tunaweza enda tupatane na wewe na baby wewe ndio contact yangu niende majuu.
Destiny connector. To our Gen Z, uko na any opinion ya technology companies to help?
Okay. For me naweza sema kuna venye mnaweza itumia in advance like okay, acha nitumie familia yetu. Sisi tuko na group ya family. Like we use tuko na families, tuna meetingi sometimes. Hata kama not in person. Unapata like we have a WhatsApp group in family. Tunaitumia like you as a person. Kuna venye mneza
connect.
Yeah. You as a person kuna venye tutatumia in the right way. So sioni companies kama kuna
benefit.
Awesome. I think the bottom line here is to be conscious, because consciousness brings revelation. So if we are just going to be conscious with what we are doing, how we are using internet, then we are able to curb this thing of addiction. And of course, as we have said, things are advancing. We are getting better by day. These companies are producing more powerful things. So it is up to us to be conscious and know how we are going to use these things. And maybe we can just continue to hear the next question from our audience.
Okay. With the fact that internet addiction is already veiled, and it's not that easy to come up with a clear picture of whether really I'm addicted or not. What are the unseen red flags, especially those which affect our health? For example, eye problems. We may be too much on our screens and we don't notice that our eyes get sick. By the time we are visiting the opticians, we already have things that we've already formulated as the diagnosis that my eyes are sick because probably I've not been taking care of them. Maybe some particles entered my eyes. So what are the red flags which are not easily noticeable when dealing with internet addiction, especially those which directly affect our health?
Thank you for that question. Our panel, Comfort, can start with you.
I think those ones that are not easily noticeable, for example, when you have said about the eyes, unakuta your eyes actually zinaanza kudrip ama unaanza kuumwa na macho sana. So the thing is, with denial ama not noticing them, you can track yourself. You can track yourself and see how much it's being real. You know, it's denial in our kingi, like I won't be real. That's why it's denial. So first of all, quite real by even tracking yourself. How much time do I use on my phone? Ama usiku, maybe you close the lights, unabaki na simu iko hapa, macho iko hapa. You know, ama place mse ana work kwa job where they're using the screen. So you take your time to see how much time you use on it, and then you do the necessary. Kama ni keep off, kama ni taking some time off, because at the end it's either you get helped ama you'll get worse. Yeah.
Penina, what is other red flag that we cannot really see but it's there and it's affecting us directly?
To add on what Comforter has said, naweza ongeza niseme kuna kitu amesema about macho, lakini kuna vitu zingine kama kuumwa na kichwa, like headaches. Na unapata you can't explain where it's coming from. The other thing is somebody said lack of appetite. Utaki food, umesikia ukikula content, umeshiba, uko sawa, si ndio? So hizo ndizo kama red flags. Kitu ingine ni withdraw from real relationships. But what I would say is be aware, be self-aware. Unajua ni vizuri kukuwa aware of something. When you have self-awareness, this is when you tell yourself you're real with you. Not with the other person, but yourself. Unajiambia, for this time, juu ya vile nasikia naumwa na kichwa, can I probably pause a bit? Nilale, then when I wake up, nijue how I'm faring. If it persists, then it tells you probably that's something that you need to go to kwa hospitali. Sindio? But why should you get to that point and yet uko na strength, or you have that the inner witness in you, ujiambie, let me stop here. Let me pause a bit and see how I fare with this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There's someone who had a comment. Someone who had a comment, even as we come to a close-up today.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Hospitality Department. Thank you so much for this, how I say it. So thank you so much for these congregates. And my comments is, you know, when you talk about internet, we talk about so many things. And we can say internet is cheap, at the same time it's expensive. So for me, I do like talking about lifestyle diseases. So we come to GMOs and all that. So we don't know where all this stuff coming to food, coming to internet, coming to ourselves. So it's different things. So what I feel like, I love fashion as a person. When I look at old school kitambo, see we say all this gold. Yeah. So we feel like the things that were in the past, they're still now. But coming to internet, it's more advancing, depending where we are. So what I feel like is just being conscious and also being responsible. Responsible meaning to yourself, to others. Yeah. And this thing called internet, it's kind of, do you know the meaning of internet, first of all? That word. It's a lot. That's I-N-T. Just spell it the way it used to be, like when you are in kindergarten. So it's a kind of thing whereby all of us, we need to be conscious about ourselves, the surrounding we are. Si lazima tujue the people outside, us here. So we have to be more of knowledgeable. Yeah, I guess that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. There's so much we could add about internet addiction.
Yeah.
We've not even gone yet into the real meat, but this has actually been such a good show. Thank you so much to the live audience. Jipigieni makofi tafadhali. You've done awesome. You've done awesome. My name is Ron Kenoli Okusi. I've been your co-host today.
And I'm Maureen Boyani, and thank you so much for keeping it here at PrayerCave TV, and of course, your all-time spot, the Youth Nation Show. And please don't forget to check out on the website, the community, Word of Faith Community College, and the courses that they are offering. And please drop a message to them. If not, visit them in Kiambu Town, and I know that you're going to get helped. And until next Saturday, keep it here at PrayerCave TV. Bye-bye.